my brother wants to drive from Aurora, which is next to Chicago. I said, let me talk to him. He's supposed to call you. He never did. Anyway, he did marry. Everything was fine. He removed the condition, and when you're removing condition, and if they don't call you for second interview, that's how you call bona fide marriage. I didn't even know. I've been here 20 years. I didn't even know the words bona fide. Too probably it's like immigration things. Anyway, he married. He have.
And by the way, I want you to know something. You know who also doesn't know bona fide marriage? Microsoft Word. Okay. Yeah. So if you type in bona fide. They will on the spell checker. It will say this word doesn't exist in the English language. So it's very possible. You know, I only heard bona fide in immigration. It's possible that immigration made up their own word. Okay. Or
bona fide means real. That's like my brother.
Obviously. Right.
I went.
Right. But I don't know if it's in the actual English language or not.
I'm gonna check later. But anyway, I went. My sister, my mom went for the wedding. Everything was fine. He received 10 years green card, and he cheated. And she divorced him 3 months later. So anyway, I forced him to do the citizenship, and he went to 5 lawyers in Chicago. And 5 of them tell him not to do it. 3 of them tell him, you can travel, and 2 tell him not to travel. So, okay, I got a little paper here. So,
question for you. He has a 2-year card or a 10-year card?
10 years now.
Okay. So when he got... when did he get divorced from his wife?
Oh, that was like 5-6 years ago.
After he got his 10-year card or before?
No. When he received his 10 years green card, then he divorced her.
After.
She divorced him 3-4 months later.
Fine, that's no problem. Go do your citizenship.
But listen to this.
What?
So he went to the citizenship. They told him he can't do it because he didn't even know what happened. So I got here the paper. May 2nd was the time when he removed condition. And that means bona fide marriage. Send the paper. They sent him back. But the separation, May 2nd sends the removal condition, and the separation, not the divorce, the separation set May 1st.
Okay, so this is the story. Okay, this is what happened. All right. You have to be in a bona fide marriage to remove the conditions of your permanent residence. He got divorced. Right, he got divorced after, but somebody on the paperwork said that you have to be separated for a period of time before you can get divorced. So on the paperwork it said the separation began May 1st and he got approved May 2nd. So for 24 hours he was not in a bona fide marriage when they approved it. I would argue...
No, actually, no. What happened or something like, I think when he sent the paper, when he sent removed the condition on May 2nd, he got approved like, let's say, month later, the green card, the 10 years. But the separation show when he went to the lawyer.
I see. So the separation was even prior to him filing to remove the conditions. That's a problem. It's a problem.
Yeah, but technically, when I was listening the show, technically he was married when he was
married. Correct. So it's a problem.
For citizenship.
It's a problem, but and they wrote that he entered into a bona fide marriage. There are regulations that say you can be separated and still be in a bona fide marriage and have the spouse show up to an interview. The immigration chose not to interview. That's their problem. I would say that as long as he has proof, substantial proof that he and his spouse were living together up to the day before that they filed that application, he would still be eligible for his citizenship.
He was. You know what? He have, after he removed his condition, when the separation...
So let me ask you a question. Did he become a citizen or not?
No.
Okay.
Because all this stuff. Let me tell you the gold questions, Brad. If you said, you know what, no, yes, because 3 lawyers tell him no, don't travel,
right.
To tell him no. Can he travel with this misrepresentation?
There's no misrepresentation. He can travel.
Because actually marriage, it's public, but I don't know if they have access to that.
He can travel.
You sure?
100%. What's the next question?
They're
not at the border. They're not going to start doing a formal investigation about whether or not he should have filed, and he knew about when he filed the I-751 that the divorce paper says that he was separated one day before. It's never gonna. He can travel.
He's a permanent
resident of the United States. Don't worry, travel.
Yes, in the scream, they have all information about him and his wife, about the paper, everything, right?
But it's 6 years ago. You can go travel.